Hi everyone, author AliceBrownLadyV here. We are bringing you a book haul today that actually came from a little bookstore in Mebane. Yeah, Mebane, North Carolina at the, what is the name of that?
Tanger
Outlet. Yeah, Tanger Outlets Shopping Center. This is the first time that we have been over to Mebane since the lockdown and everything, and we actually took this trip right before we left on our workcation. And part of the reason why we did it is because Mebane is about an hour and 40 minutes from us. And so it was a great trip to see how we would do, since we hadn't really been out of the house much other than, local shopping. So we grabbed our best friend, took her up with us. We ended up spending 2 days up there and had fun shopping, but we were very surprised to see when we got to the Tanger Outlet Center to see a couple of the stores change. There was a kitchen store that I used to love going through, and it's no longer there.
Yeah.
But Lady V came across a bookstore.
Which is always a plus.
And this bookstore had quite a few books, on for discount prices. It was a book
warehouse.
Yeah, I wouldn't say they had the very latest in titles, but they had a good selection. Yeah, they had a good selection. So, tell us what you found.
They did have a big cardboard box of a lot of your romance and paranormal romance that was, I believe, and let me check the receipt because I actually saved the receipt for this. They were 4 for $10. You could get 4 of any of the ones in that bin for $10. So we're going to go through these very quickly. We have Embrace the Night Eternal by Josh Ware.
Pretty cover.
I'm not sure about it being written by what appears to be a man. Is there a picture? No, it's a female.
It's a woman.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
It is a female writer. So, okay, we're good. I was going to say, I'm not sure how I feel about reading a paranormal romance written by a man, but, nothing against men writer, but men don't exactly tap into their romantic side as well as women when writing.
It's hard for a man to write a good romance. It really is.
This one, from what I gather of the description, is a post type of apocalypse, and this man has been gifted some type of strange ability to help fight against the stalkers, which are some type of people, I guess, that are going against the last people who have survived this apocalypse. So that was very interesting. He does have a love interest with the woman that fights by his side, and I figured that would be a nice little intriguing late night read.
Yeah, I might even borrow that one and read it.
Next on our list is Secret of the Wolf by Cynthia Gardner.
I have heard of her before.
This one intrigued me. This one there is a time period in once every generation that the doors between the paranormal world or the supernatural world and that of the human world open. And it can either bring it can either bring salvation to the world, or it can send it spiraling into chaos. So this takes place with the female. She is a werewolf. She has straddled the wall, the door between the two lands, or between the two worlds, trying to keep the peace. And all of a sudden, a lot of humans are being turned and bitten into werewolves. And she suspects who it might be, and it might be somebody very close to her. So, again, there's going to be a love interest.
You know what? I just realized she's got another book called Kiss the Vampire. It's on the back, and I've seen that book probably at Barnes & Noble's.
Probably.
At some point in time.
So we picked up that. Next is Loki Ascending by
Asa Marie Bradley.
Asa Marie Bradley. This is, again, a romance novel. It deals with some of your Viking and Norse mythology and myths. This man he is human, but he has recently developed the inner warrior of a berserker. Is that how you pronounce a berserker?
I believe so.
And ends up falling in love. So, nice little thing. And of course, I love mythology, so if there's a romance with some mythology thrown in, we got
right up her alley.
Next on our list, this is a little hefty for
it's a good size book.
a romance novel, but this is The Dark Blood of Poppies by Frida Warrington. This is a ballerina who has been recently bitten by a vampire, a female vampire, who somehow in her transitioning into a vampire has gained Lilith, who is a mother demon of the vampires. So she has like a split personality.
Ah.
And the vampire who bit her, she and her lover end up taking this ballerina under their vampire ballerina, I guess is what we can call her, under their wings to try and help her deal with this demon that has been placed upon her. So that is very intriguing. There's also 2 more books in this series that are listed on the back. So, and to think that we got all 4 of those for $10.
$10. That's not bad at all.
A very good deal.
Yeah, that is.
Last on our list, this one was very interesting to me. Is
I can see from the cover why.
Gunslinger Girl by Lindsay
Eli.
And this is presented by James Patterson, who everybody knows James Patterson puts out a lot of really good works. This is about Serendipity Jones. And she has inherited 2 things from her mother, and that is a pair of, what do they call it again? A pair of 6-shooters and perfect aim. But she is not made for farm life and ends up going west to join fighting in the Civil War and become, I believe, a sheriff. So she heads out west during the Civil War to help fight crime because she is such good with her guns. So I picked this up. It was very interesting, a nice little bit of history thrown in with the whole time frame, and I picked this one up. This one I paid, so I saved the receipt so I can show you.
$7.99.
$7.99. So that is not bad. When it was originally retailed, when it came out, it's $17.99. So we saved $10 on that one. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
When you're shopping at a place like this book warehouse, these are books that are no longer being sold in a lot of your local bookstores because they've run out of their time to be on the shelves. Mm-hmm. So you're quite often going to find recent-ish titles and names that you would be interested in that you might not find at like Target or Walmart, but are still here and need good homes.
Yeah, Walmart, Target, and even to some extent Barnes and Nobles. When they bring books in, it's for a certain time period, and if they don't sell, there's certain books like Twilight series. I'm pretty sure you could probably still go to Barnes and Nobles and get those straight off the shelf because they were so popular. That was so huge. But there is tons and tons and tons of other books that have been out just as long that you can no longer find because, of course,
like
they didn't
Lindsay
hit the...
Sands.
Yeah,
Let's take Lindsay Sands. She has, 28 books in that series, in the original vampire series?
I believe so, yeah.
You're not going to find all 28 books at Barnes &
you'll
Nobles.
find the last maybe 3 or 4, and that's it, if that.
And maybe even like the first 1 or 2, because your first books in the series and then your most recent ones in the series are what the bookstore will tend to carry.
Yeah, and the rest of them you have to order.
Yep. So there is that, a very short book haul from Mebane, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to give this a thumbs up. It will help our channel a lot. And also, if you've not subscribed, please do so. We have recently upped our game to 3 times a week of bringing videos. We're in the process of getting switched over. We were doing them Tuesdays and Thursdays. We were getting switched over to Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, with our Wednesday being like a chat Wednesday where we just sit down and talk about what's going on.
So you'll have 2 hauls a week and 1 chatty day.
So the other 2, Monday and Friday, will be different hauls, whether they be books or Dollar Tree hauls or other type of as we go out and try to find gems, and because we love finding gems and saving money. That's what we're all about.
Bargain shoppers.
We're bargain shoppers. So until next time, have a great day.